Isn't that just the cutest little thing you ever did see? That is just so, that's precious. So what we got here, we have a 2017, no, actually it's a 2018 Ford Transit 250, 3.7 liter. And it had some coolant leaks. It came in with a check engine light, running rough, and you know, coolant bottle was empty, and pressure test the system. This O-ring right here was leaking, and then the water pump was leaking. So we got a water pump coming. We'll get a water pump on it, and then we'll pressure test it, make sure we don't have anything leaking anywhere. Then we'll go test drive it, and hopefully you didn't hurt anything. And we're also going to put an air filter in it too, because rats got in there and made a home. So they chewed it all up. It's surprised it didn't suck shit into the motor. It probably did, paper from the filter. But anyway, and you know, rat turds and whatnot. But anyway, we'll get that done, and we'll get this thing shipped down the road. I will say that this is probably one of the easiest vehicles I've ever worked on as far as being able to get at stuff. They're pretty simple, and well, until you get under the valve cover, they're simple. But you know, everything's pretty accessible on this. I mean, you can get at the whole top of the engine here. You could probably even get the heads off in the truck and have enough room to do it. You know, move your air intake, if that comes off of there. This probably comes off of there, upper plenum, and then yeah, it looks like you can get at the whole top of the engine here. So that's pretty nice, and it's not too cluttered up under here, so makes it pretty nice to work on. Thankfully they sold probably thousands and thousands of these, so, and they're good for a pad slap about every 20,000 miles when you load them down, because, you know, I mean, I'm no engineer, but you know, perhaps they don't have a big enough braking system on them, but that's okay with me, because, you know, easy money. So anyway, we'll get all that done, and then we'll get this thing out of here. So we've got our 2018 water pump, Transit van water pump, got it put on, filled the cooling system, pressure checked it, didn't see any leaks, went and drove it, brought it back, pressure checked it for about an hour and a half. Nothing leaking out of it, no cylinder full of water. Temperature was normal, cylinder head temperature, everything's working right, the fan, so gonna go ahead and ship this thing out. Sure was an easy thing to work on. I really appreciate these for that. It's, you know, you need something easy to work on every once in a while. But anyway, it's done. It's gonna go down the road.